It was sort of like, oh, and it came out, and then we went back to work. I'm very lucky that I got to meet some brilliant people and got to...
Hi guys, how's it going? Basically I'm here in a travel lodge in Lancaster. Why? Because I had my graduation yesterday. So I came down, caught up with loads of friends, celebrated getting our master's degree, and yeah, just had a really good time. So I thought this morning, while I've got a new backdrop, I might as well do a bit of talking to you guys, because rowing was actually, for once, in the news this week. So Bradley Wiggins, who was an ex-Olympic cyclist, gold medalist, Tour de France winner, he competed at the British Rowing Indoor Championships on Saturday, and I thought we should sit down and have a chat about it, give you my opinion, I'll get your opinion, and we can have a chat in the comment section. So you probably already know about him, but if you don't, Sir Bradley Wiggins is an ex-multi-time Olympic gold medalist, Tour de France winner. He has the world record for an hour on a bike, which is like 54 kilometers, which is borderline 1 kilometer a minute, which is madness. Like, he's basically conquered cycling, and now he's 37. For the last year he's actually switched over to rowing. Apparently he used to row a bit as a junior and he'd always liked the ergo, so he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get myself a single, start training. And he even mentioned in an interview that he might be trying to go to Tokyo 2020. Not entirely sure if this is a bit of tongue-in-cheek or if he's actually being deadly serious, but either way, it got a lot of people talking, and it was just exciting times in rowing. I was really interested, I'm a big fan, so I wanted to see what happened next. So basically on Saturday he went down to the London Velodrome and competed in the Elite Open category against all the GB guys, whoever else turned out, and wanted to see where he stacked up against that team. And it did not go according to plan, unfortunately. So he basically clocked a time of 6:22, which is pretty good. Like, it's better than anything I've ever done, but ultimately, based on his expectations, it wasn't quite where he wanted to be. I actually predicted on my Instagram that he might go 5:59, which was way off now. But he actually said on his Instagram afterwards that his target was 6:02. So there's a few reasons why it didn't go to plan, and this is my take on it anyway. So firstly, there's a video that came out which basically showed the start. So at the start, he went off hard for the first few strokes, and then apparently he heard a call from behind him saying, you need to stop, put the handle down, whatever he heard. And he thought it was a false start, so he actually stopped rowing. He like wound down, took a look around and realised everyone else was still going and just got back on again. But ultimately that's costing, I'd say, anywhere between 5 and 10 seconds at the time. But also if you just think about mentally, if that's you and you've just started your 2K test, that goes wrong and then you've got 1800 meters to try and make it up. Like mentally you're not going to be able to do that. It's, you know, you're already behind your target time, and once something goes wrong you just get rattled. It's like, it's a natural response. Even the elite athletes, it's a new setting for him in rowing, so I can imagine it was, you know, super difficult to keep going with that and to post a good time. To be fair to him, Bradley Wiggins didn't ask for all the publicity, so there was a lot of media and press coverage around rowing for once, and that was because he'd made this transition. But he'd been quite quiet about his training. Like he'd mentioned that he'd switched over to rowing, but wasn't really trying to grab all these headlines. He wasn't showing his training scores, and ultimately, like, the publicity just naturally followed. But for that reason, I think it's great that Bradley Wiggins came to rowing and did the event, and I hope he keeps going with it, because his profile brings new eyes, a new audience to rowing that wouldn't have before. More media coverage, more diverse range of people, so cycling fans, people from different backgrounds to usual rowers might be coming out and getting interested in the sport. They might go on the ergo next time they're in the gym, and this is how you build momentum for a sport and get more young people into it. I've been aware of a bit of negativity coming from different rowing outlets and social media channels, and people having like jabs at him and sort of kicking him while he's down a little bit, making a bit of a joke. You know, that's fair enough, you can do what you want, but for me, like, I think it's a great thing for the sport. He's potentially a really good ambassador, someone who's just excelled in cycling and still wants to challenge himself to move over to another sport at the age of 37, where all these guys are younger, stronger, you know, been doing it their whole lives. Like, I think it's an inspiring story, and if someone's got a goal, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, someone who's beginning and it's really modest, or if it's someone who's experienced the elite level and they're setting their sights on the top prize. Like, I think if you've got a goal, I'm just someone who's positive and I'm going to support that. So I think it's a great thing for the sport. I wish him all the best, and I hope he posts like a 2K in about 4 weeks, just smashing it and getting 6 minutes, and everyone's like, oh yeah, he's proved that he could do it. And, you know, that incident at Brick really just threw off his mentality, and that was a one-off. So hopefully he does that. Hopefully he posts some more scores and we hear from Bradley Wiggins in rowing again soon. But yeah, as probably the biggest news story in rowing at the moment, I thought it'd be cool to talk about it and also to get your opinion. So in the comments below, let me know what you thought. What do you think about Bradley Wiggins coming to rowing? What do you think about Olympians moving sports and trying to, you know, excel in a different avenue? And what do you think's next for him? Like, do you think he should give up now? Do you think he should post his erg times? Do you think there's a chance that he could make the Olympic team? He's only got 3 years to do it, and, you know, his water technique's probably not there yet. So do you think it's even realistic? I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd never rule out someone who's won the Tour de France and got that kind of mentality. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different, but I'm just trying to put more content out there more regularly, and I'll be back with another video really soon. So I'll see you in the next one.